I think this is actually a better base to work off. Alright.
Fuck. Jesus.
No, I don't know. He doesn't like it. But you can't drive it like you're driving the Enduro set. Obviously, if you become accustomed to just throwing it into a corner. Especially on lap 1, I've noticed it.
I think like a key difference is like this car or this setup oversteers. Like when you're trying to drive your lap that you know, right? And you make a small mistake, you do something that's slightly different, and then what happens is the car oversteers, and that's much more dangerous than if you make a slight mistake and the car understeers because you haven't got the balance.
No, I don't get it. There's a massive push in that corner. Although braking too deep causes over rotation, because you go past a point where you're supposed to brake and release and turn, and then all of a sudden you're braking more, turning more, and the rear will come out. I tried a couple of warmer sessions and lower track states and stuff, and it's not diabolical. I also tried being better on the brakes, or less throttle whilst braking.
Less throttle while braking is usually good.
Yes, this is
I
the
tend to
thing.
aim for zero throttle during braking.
Yeah, well, you got to get there though, don't you? Fuck off. Can't do two things at once.
I don't know how people go super like deep in there and still pull it up. It just doesn't work at all for me.
Not on the first lap. And I got to be careful on how I lift as well, so I don't lift and rotate.
So you don't over-rotate?
Yeah.
That's what this setup does. It feels more understeery through here than it did yesterday.
You just made the softer in the rear end.
Wow, it's super understeery. That's a massive difference.
I think it's the track temp too, though. Track conditions as well, because I noticed that it was good and then shit as it was less grip.
My fucking slowdown is not clearing at all.
First lap. What I did was I came out and I got to Muslim straight and then sort of pulled over to dick around with shit. And then I got to slow down the next lap. And even coasting, like completely off the throttle, coasting, and the time was going up.
Yeah, well,
it's
I was
only
coasting
references
through those last two, like, chicanes. Like, I could see you coming, so I was like, I don't want to coast too much and let you catch right up. So I was just rolling through both of them, and it wasn't going down at all.
Yep.
And it's interesting. Whoa.
I cut the inside, that one.
Yeah, I thought I guess the setup changes a bit different, but I thought low temps would make the rear end more diabolical, but it feels like it's just gone all understeer. Like the lower grip from the higher temp feels like it's all lost on the front end.
Yes.
you lost a lot of time on that straight.
No, volume. I can't hear the car. I've been dicking around with. Oh, check. No, that didn't work. Why is that fucking there? Potentially, you're too loud. Try that. Talk to me.
I don't know. Something.
Words and things with stuff. Yeah, I can't hear the engine and really distracting when you're talking. Got way too much volume on Discord.
Oh my god. Got a little lockup, like sort of right in the middle of that braking zone at the end there. And in order to like actually get the car to stop, I had to really lift off the brake to get the wheel rotating again, and I just went way past the corner. And it's like I don't think I actually broke too late. I think it was possible to brake where I broke. It's just that
Technique.
one little lockup on the wheel, and you can't do it anymore.
Yeah, you're cold though. I'm assuming you've not been lapping, so you're just warming up. Yay. Fuck me. Oh, you... Fucking love this car. Track combination.
You must have shifted your brake bias pretty far rearward.
No, I just fucking forgot what I was doing going into the corner. Like I went in there asleep essentially and saw the brake marker go past and went, oh fuck, that was a brake marker. I went to stand on the brakes and...
Yeah, but you locked rears. You
Yeah, because I went way past the marker and just stood on the brakes in an effort to stop it. And I was on the ripple strip and over that bump that's in there.
Yeah, but if I stand on the brakes, my front's locked, not my rears.
So you're bouncing the rears in a pothole. Only around 51.7.
I'm on 52.0.
Yeah, it's like one click.
So far, this lap's good.
I'm back into the unable to get a time lap mode. Not done earlier. and it was great. I rolled out fucking 4 25s in a row. 25s? Something good. 24s maybe.
I don't think I'm going to be that fast. The track
It's
conditions
slower,
are different.
yeah. Bound a key to change the ARB in car. Play with that.
Does it make much difference?
I haven't played with it yet. If I can remember to brake this time. Hey, didn't crash.
Nice work.
Didn't get a slowdown, didn't crash, that's good. Now for the other 3 minutes of the track. Oh, it's a shortcut. Here we go. Fuck you. I seriously don't know how to lift for that Tetra Rouge. Completely lost with that corner now. Fucked me up. With the whole don't need to lift, or only need to light lift. I cannot take that corner anymore.
Well, the don't need to lift is the reference from some dude who's put in like a really fast lap. I'm definitely lifting through there, and I don't think I could possibly go through there without lifting.
I haven't figured out a method now. I'm just some laps I get it, and other laps I'm just shortcuts and bouncing and spinning and.
Yeah, it's pretty slow.
Holy shit.
I had wheel damage.
Yeah, I would imagine you would after bouncing off some walls.
Oh shit, you had a massive slide.
Yeah, I was just that moment of distraction of looking up and seeing a car sideways up ahead. Very bad habit of sort of lifting, no, not lifting, loitering, resting the accelerator, foot on the accelerator. Like
On the
in
straight?
sort of readiness. No, in the braking, like in readiness. Yeah, well, you're in front of me.
I'm so fast, though. Way up ahead.
This is where I break shit. Get to last chicane and fuck it up. Hey, no crashes and no fucking slowdowns. Hey!
Oh, quick lap. I feel like so far you, me, and Dennis all want completely different things from this car.
Of course we do. Why would that be any different? Have we ever liked the same thing?
I feel like it's never been that big a deal with like the GT cars and stuff.
Oh shit, waiting.
No, I'm waiting for you.
Oh yeah, where are you?
On the straight. But just like yesterday, Dennis had the setup that I thought was undrivably understeery. Like it just felt so slow, and he was pumping out lap times on it.
Yeah, I think you get used to it. Whatever it is, you get used to it. But the whole the 1 second a lap slower comment made me sort of just stick with it and try and learn it a bit better.
Yeah, but like there's a point where it's 24 hours.
Oh, of course.
People
I
are
just
driving
think it'd be.
setups that are going to be a second faster. Doesn't matter if they put it in the wall.
Well, I know. So far, all of my stuff's, like I said, overdriving it. It's because I'm trying to brake too deep, and then I sort of turn and brake, and the rear says nah. But if I'm just driving it normally, in inverted commas, I don't find it dangerous anymore. It's mostly just Le Mans stuff. It means I get a corner right once, and I'm forever trying to replicate it the rest of the night. That's my yogurt. Yogurt.
Enjoying it the second time.
Just imagine me flashing. It's not a good spot.
You coming or what? I felt like I was going so slow. I assumed in that section you would just come flying up the highway.
Oh, I wouldn't want to do it any more than that. If I try and go too hot through there, the rear says no.
I always have that. I feel like I've broken too early as I'm going sort of into it, and then you try and like, all right, I'll get a good exit. You know, if I've slowed down too early, it means I'll get a really good exit. And you try to get a good drive out of the exit, and the car just slides and says, "No, that's a shit exit."
But learning the brakes of this type of car where you stand on it so hard early, but then you got to be nicer and release it as you get closer to as the aero wash comes off. I've been trying to go in a bit more aggressively in. Started off so well, a couple of greens, now I'm giving it all back. Alright, shall I go in?
Oh, that's good.
It's that right hander I'm not getting. I don't think you blink through those corners. I needed to blink. Oh, zigging when I should be zagging. No, no. The last fucking corner. Fuck you. Fuck you. 3/10 up. You make mistakes with the Porsche curves, what do we call them?
I've switched to the endurance setup. No. Yeah. Endurance setup.
You
And I feel like it's
cheeky
just
dog.
horrible through there. It's definitely more understeer in the hotter weather, which is the opposite of what I was expecting. So take the diabolical car, and it's just going to be diabolical when it's cool, which will be different
No,
to pretty much every
how
other
many
car.
how many laps did you do in it? 4 corners?
Which,
The setup I got you to change.
oh, just now, I did like 4 laps.
How many?
4 laps. Or something like that. I did a few laps.
You're not out now, are
No. This feels better everywhere except the Porsche S's.
you? I don't think so.
It's just, but it's so understeered for the Porsche S's. But in the colder session we were doing yesterday, it felt fine through there, and the dangerous setup was dangerous through there.
Yeah, I don't think it's dangerous through there at all.
It feels like I can just turn in and lose the rear, like without even, like you're talking about overdriving braking zones and stuff like that. That setup, I can just go into a fast corner, turn the wheel, and lose the
Oh, I mean, if I hit the bottom apron, why is that not working? Anyway, fuck.
I'll swap back to your setup.
With the change,
Yeah, with the change.
did you change the brakes as well, though?
No. I don't mind. I think the brakes are fine.
It's the endurance brakes, though. So the brakes that you're just using the endurance setup, all I did was copy that setting. Look, share with just you guys. I don't want anyone else to get it. I've shared it the old-fashioned way.
Okay. So this is exactly what you're driving.
Yep. So that includes the brake change and the ARB size setting. Might be just how much wheel input we use. Like I historically am a small radius, arc, degree.
Whoa.
5 out of 7 would not recommend.
No, 5 out of 7's a perfect score.
Yeah, no. 5 out of 7 would recommend. See, that's me braking too deep. that talking about being overly aggressive. If I'm pushing for a lap and I go in deep into that corner and turn in late, that's exactly what I get. I get that rear end coming around.
But that was in the middle of the corner, already finished and off the brakes. Plus, I wasn't even close to pushing. Like, we were just rolling out of the pits, right? So I sort of broke, got off the brakes, turned into that first corner. I think I might have just been touching the throttle to like start driving through the right-hander, and the rear just stepped out. But it's also straight out of the pits. I feel like it's super slippery through there. Straight out of the pits.
Oh shit! I'm not at the part of the. What part of the track I was on? Fuck off. Oh my goodness! I'd love to see the telemetry. I want to know how fast you've gone through there.
Because you were having a moment, so I was just coasting. It's like, if I'm not driving the car, it just loses its grip.
Where's my speed? Where the fuck did I put speed? 143. And I've just done the wrong thing. So, you are doing... You're doing fucking 15 k's an hour more through there than I am. You're doing 157. I'm doing 147, 10 k's.
Well, I didn't feel like I was pushing. I felt like I was just coasting behind you.
Yeah, you're used to a car with understeer though. So your muscle memory is just throw it in there because you've got an abundance of rear grip. We're doing 130 at that little apexy thing. I'm doing 120. That's just you used to the other set.
I think it's just how I drive. And like
too fast for the corner.
I don't want. Well, that's how you go fast. I don't want a car when like if I don't want it to give up on the rear before the front, because then you go around and you hit a wall.
Yeah, it's an impossible problem to solve. How the fuck are you there? How are you a minute in front of me?
I just drove out while you were sitting in the pits.
Oh, I just sat down and it was nobody on the track but me. So you must have dropped, or I must have dropped for a little bit. Have you gone back to endurance now?
No, I'm on your setup.
But if you don't like it, fucking hell, JB and Dennis are not gonna fucking like it.
I don't want to drive a setup that's so understeery that it's just awful. But I would drive one that understeers before it oversteers. It's just got to be.
I don't think you're
just
gaining
slightly
enough.
in that direction, not like just understeer city.
I don't think you're gaining enough from the rest of the track to suffer a hit in the blast sector. You know, normally.
But no, I'm trading off finishing the race for a car that's slightly slower every lap through the curves.
I'm not normally the one. I'm normally the more conservative. I don't think it's the dangerous. I think it's just you. I say that. It's mostly sarcasm.
I'm up to the final chicanes.
Oh shit, I drove into a wall.
Whoa! And yeah, the other thing is I feel like I can't push it through that second last chicane.
No.
It's like the rear just wants to step out, so I've got to sort of just
not die
take
then?
it a little bit easy through there, and I lose some time. It's not massive, but when I switch to the endurance setup, I can just like hammer it through that chicane and make back like half a second.
But it's just a different style. In this one, you don't need to push that hard. You can cruise.
But then I'm half a second slower.
Then what?
than I am with the endurance setup.
Yeah, but you've made it up elsewhere. You don't have to be as fast everywhere. The fact that you've made up, and I'd like to compare your last sector to my last sector, like your last sector endurance set, to see if it is quick. Cool.
I think it's overall slower, but I don't think it's. I think like I lose a bunch of time in the fast corners, and I make some of it back in those final chicanes, and then I think like the time lost is not as dramatic as it first seems. For all this stuff, it feels, either way. It doesn't. The SERPs don't really feel that much different everywhere else. It's just in that last sector.
It's just the last sector that you feel death. You're pushing that though.
It's a really fine line between like I turn in and the car feels like the rear's about to let go and it switches to understeer like halfway through the corner. Maybe because I'm backing off because I feel the oversteer, and maybe my slight reaction to it causes understeer.
You coming out or replaying?
Yeah, replaying.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I was wondering why I hit
I'll hold back a bit while you watch.
I was sliding before I hit the wall on the right. I was sort of wondering, like, I was turning and I felt like the car should have made the corner, but it's like the wheels had already lost traction and I was just four-wheel drifting into that wall.
I lift in the right-hander, right? A big lift, like where I'm lifting from turning to apex of the first right-hander.
Yeah.
And then I'm basically flat for the next two corners.
Yes. That's the aim. Do I find that the way you lift for the right-hander is part of like, as I'm lifting, I'm feeling the rear start to move, which makes it
feel like I can roll it in almost like.
I think maybe it's like it's got the feeling of the rear coming around, but maybe it won't actually let go. Maybe it's not quite loose enough to actually let go. It's just making me think it's going to.
Too many laps under the endurance set. Pretty timid through there. Feel like there's way more time to be gained through there if I could get it right.
Yeah, I'm definitely noticing there's an aggression with the steering wheel that feels like it works if you've got the speed and the brake
Right,
input
yeah.
just right. You just turn the wheel and the car just turns.
But I also want to trail brake through there as well, which it doesn't like at all. Oh, fuck, I thought I was going to get a slow down then. I was not going to be heavy. Again! Fuck me! Just half a second. Gone. Oh, just...
Dicey through there.
Well, I'm pushing, like I'm really pushing. Oh, God.
Pick up that corner, we've got a slow down penalty.
Off the road, not the screen. Holy shit snacks. It was nearly a wall.
Touch the curb.
Yeah, it sat in the curb like it does when we go over the gutter. It was just at the wrong angle.
Yeah, it's true. That time it was like I turned it in like last lap and just sort of right in the middle of the corner, it just gave up and said, "No, I don't have any grip left," and
Yeah,
did understeer.
I turned in and the rear was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to keep up with that. And then the front, no, I can't deal with that either. So turn in, oversteer, oh shit moment, and then basically push for the exit. Understeer mid corner there. Oh, it's a slow down. Fuck you.
Slow down. You got a penalty?
You did what I did.
It just completely lost grip coming through that first part of the chicane.
Yeah, pushing it, but
Yeah, like as I was turning in the left, I just had a little slide of
Pit box
rear,
10.
and then so when I changed direction back to the right, it was more slide, and then I
yes.
changed direction left again, and it's just more slide. Like the tires probably overheated,
But just
and
that
it's
whole
just
going in too hot, braking, turning, weight transferring, it is a different. I noticed you got 2/10 on the way into the Porsche curves,
Mm.
and I managed to chase it down on the exit of the last corner. So let's pick an apex here.
I was struggling through the second last, the right hander, and I didn't get it back to the right hand side.
Yeah, so we go a bit wide. Fuck, that's the wrong button.
Yeah, so you were 10 k's an hour faster than me through that last left hander.
But I must have been. Okay, at the end of that curb, what am I doing? 260. And you at the end of that curb are doing 272. So you're taking 10 k's in more than me. Most spots. Not most spots. Every spot that you feel deadly,
Mm.
you're going in too hot.
That's how you go fast.
But it's not.
When I was looking at the trace from that guy who was faster, he was faster through that whole section.
274. And I'm 267. Yeah, with a different setup. And probably
No,
a
that was
different
this setup.
skill set. Oh, what, this setup?
Different skill set, definitely. I think that was cooler conditions though, so not these conditions.
Mm. Maybe they'll work up to it, kind of.
What's
Kind of
your
thing.
optimal?
For this session.
Yeah.
Probably not very much difference. Optimal 25.6.
26.1. A half second off. I feel like I'm faster with the endurance setup.
This will break. It's dangerous.
It's just this setup just doesn't work for me. It doesn't suit my driving.
Even you said it was faster.
Yeah, but I can't reliably do that lap.
The only thing I need to sort out is the last chicane. I'm happy to not go as fast. So you're trying to go as fast. You're trying to drive this setup
That
like
lap
you
I was
drive
trying to
the
go
other
fast.
setup. Yeah. But you're trying to drive this setup the way you drive the other setup, which is
Well-
not going to work no matter.
But it's that I'm trying to carry the same speed through there because
But it's a setup that
But if
makes
I
it speed differently. In different places, in different ways. Why is that not...
by being more stable.
No, it's not. It's slow as fuck. I think it's stable.
It's because it suits your driving style.
It turns probably all. Fuck off, trading paints.
I didn't get a single actual representative lap on your setup, even though I did way more. The first flying lap I did on the endurance setup, I did a representative lap.
Yeah, but you practiced it all last night.
Hmm.
You just need to put time in.
I think I did the equal number of laps on each 3 setup last night. And I went fast on the dicey setup last night, maybe because I wasn't pushing so hard because it was the first one I did. But I felt like I was going to die every time.
Yeah, I'd settle, the rear has settled down slightly, and then of course we've just gone to another. What is it actually? 38. So it's much hotter than it's ever been. All my times previously were in the low 30s.
I will say it's safer in the hotter temperatures than the colder temperatures, but I feel like that's almost scarier because then as it gets grippier, that's when it's going to be the most dangerous.
Vera's got a set. Oh, it's just opened 3 different windows. Good job, Paris. God, this page is slow to load. BMW. BMW Hybrid. MC Europe Sprint. Autodrome. Oh, it's got. Hold the phone. Why is it listed there? Oh, who does that and then doesn't put a fucking. An array? Ooh. Here you go. Are you still here?
Yeah. Well, I'm not in the session
Oh,
because it
why?
ended.
Oh, what? No! Shit. Ooh.
It's been an hour.
What did you crash for? Put it in Speedy's house. Save. So in the Speedy Snails, when you go back in, there is a setup for you, which I can't test. For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Is that VRS?
Yep. Would have loved to have rolled out with that. Is there another session going?
I thought when I asked if you were still keen, you said for a bit.
Yeah, I know, but I fucking feel like I need to check this now.
Check it tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Hear what you're saying.
Right. I'm gonna go.
Right. It's in the Speedy Snails one when you get back in.